Good evening, and welcome to the Music Special. I'm Benjamin Roth. Tonight, you'll be hearing a variety of rock and roll as we present to you a very young, however very talented young band called Arsenal. Stay right with us. We'll be right back.
One, two, three, four. See you not young and pretty, darling, she looks so fine. We got the way no one loves. When she comes around the corner, one thing I know is true. We got the way no one loves. We got the way. We got the way. We got the way. Way inside my love. We gotta get out of this place. That's the last thing I do. We gotta get out of this place. The one thing I know is true. I say.
Somebody's too young to know. I'm gonna do ain't no cute for the summertime blues. When he used to be late.
Somebody's too young to vote. Summertime music.
Okay, this is an original song, and it goes like him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is a song called I Can't Explain by The Who.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I've got a feeling inside, a certain kind, when I feel like goes, inside my soul, yeah. Dizzy in the head now, I feel bad. Things you said, oh, got me real bad. Never gonna change, but again and again, I know what it is, but can't explain. I think it's love, don't say it to you, and I feel blue. I can't sitting in my head, but dizzy in the head, and I feel bad. Things you said, oh, got me real mad. Never gonna change, but again and again, I know what it means, but can't explain. Love, don't say it to you, and I feel blue. I said, I'm feeling good, my head, dizzy in the head, now I feel sad. Things you said, oh, got me real mad. Never gonna change, again and again. I know what it means, but alright. Can't explain, yeah. Ooh, yeah, I can't explain it.
Okay, I'm in the studio right now with our special guest Arsenal. Fantastic guys, really enjoyed it. Let me start off by introducing the group from left to right. On my left, second from my left, is Sean King, and he plays bass.
Right.
Sitting right next to me is Tony Rigolo. Is that correct? Tony
Right.
Rigolo? Okay, plays lead guitar and lead vocals. Sitting on my right is Sean's brother, Steve, and he plays drums. And sitting next to him is, let me see, Ronnie, right. Okay, Ronnie Russell, he plays lead guitar. And sitting all the way at the end over there is Billy Glasser, and Billy is the group's manager. And being that he is the group's manager, let me start off my first question with you and start out by simply asking you, how did the band start?
Well, how did the band start? Very good question. Well, it first started where Steve and Sean and Ronnie were playing, and they started a while back
playing
ago.
where?
They were playing basically at their house, practicing, and
just not too much.
yeah, not doing that much, and just basically practicing. And Tony came along with a friend, and they just kind of jammed together for a while. And so as time went on, Tony became lead singer, and
Got rid of the
additions
other
to the group?
guy.
Not really.
We kind of we've been together.
Sent the other guy on
Really?
vacation somewhere.
Sean?
Vacation.
Me,
Sean.
and Ronnie.
And Ronnie, and when did
About-
Tony come into the picture?
About 6 months ago.
yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
What brought that on? You just needed an extra person?
Well,
Yeah.
he played with us before.
I played before
and it didn't
earlier.
work out. Then it like 6 months later he joined us again, and it worked out because he got better.
That's great. So, Where have you guys played? You know, have you guys played any nightclubs?
Right in our garage.
Just mainly the garage. You'll find us every weekend. But no, just a few parties around our area.
So what do you plan for the future? You plan to do any gigs?
We're going to be playing at Uni High
Oh, really?
for a
February
lunch thing.
22nd.
And
When was that again?
February 22nd.
February. Thought I
And
might plug it here.
then we're playing at Pally Jam with a bunch of other bands.
All right.
And I have no idea when
It's
that
on
is.
Memorial Day.
Memorial Day. Got it.
So, Mr. Manager, Bill, where are you going to place them?
Oh, well, we'll just have to see as time goes on.
Yeah,
because
give it
I
time.
think they have a lot of talent, and they'll
You
go
guys work
places.
together as a group well?
Yeah.
Oh, just slight arguments. we mostly get along pretty well. I mean, why not? I mean, shoot. I mean, I leave the house every once in a while. No.
I was noticing the equipment. It's absolutely, it looks brand new. How did that come about?
Not true.
Thanks,
Yes. Oh, you're great.
Appreciate it.
Okay, does anybody want to sum it up?
What?
Thanks, Stuart means?
Stuart is
Stuart is our stepfather and
hotel
all of our
manager.
stepfathers.
Actually, the
Camp
the Lerner
Lernerville.
estate is really our you could call it
Original.
home
base.
studio, home base.
Right.
We all basically spend about every weekend with each other practicing about 4 days a week, one day after school too. And
So it's total devotion, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
it's more than important
lot.
to practice.
Let me ask you, Tony, since you're basically the leader of the group.
Wait.
Okay, we're gonna argue about this.
Okay, just ask me whatever.
Okay, most of your songs are written by who? Do you write?
I do.
You
I do. Most of I'd say about
All of them.
just about
There's only two except for one
well,
more.
a few more on the way, so
Coming on
You
in.
have a repertoire of, let's say, 30 songs?
about 35.
Yeah, 35.
And they
That's
take,
all
party
different,
list. It's we
everything.
range about 4 hours.
what are the name of the two songs that you did?
You Never Knew and A Little Inside.
How long have you been playing bass, Sean?
About 2.5 years.
And how did you start?
Well, Steve and Ronnie started playing guitar. Steve took up drums, and I decided to take up bass.
What type of music do you like to play?
I like basically what we play, Led Zeppelin and Who and stuff like that.
How about you, Tony?
Well,
Jam.
Lawrence Welk. I really appreciate it. He's done a lot of good things. Benny Goodman, you can't forget him either. And the Steve Canton Orchestra, I've got roots in that. But,
Ronnie.
His dad was
My
the
dad
composer.
is
Yeah.
arranger.
Is it?
Pete Rugolo is his dad.
Really? Very interesting. So obviously you've inherited some musical talents
Yeah.
there.
Oh, for sure.
Play the piano too.
Really? You do, Tony?
Little
Yeah.
trumpet.
Little trumpet. piano.
Ronnie, let me ask you something. You've been playing for how long?
3.5 years.
And how did you get into the group?
Oh, I'm basically started.
Yeah, he basically started.
We were friends at,
Well, see,
No,
no one
junior
really,
high.
no one's actually told him he's part of the group. He's just been sitting in.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not.
No, Billy.
Yeah.
Why do they need a manager at such an early stage?
Well, I don't think they really need me, but it's fun to be a part
of the
it.
gang.
Yeah,
It helps.
that's,
Keeps us together during arguments and stuff.
Yeah,
Helps us
kind of-
move equipment.
Essentially,
too.
what do you do?
Well,
equipment.
basically, I help with the equipment. That's muscle work.
How many pieces of equipment are there? I mean, you must have to lug around.
4 carloads.
Yeah,
Lug
quite
all
a few.
around. The equivalent of 4.
Yeah.
So it's like hard work. I mean, putting it
That's
together
true.
every
It
time.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And settling disputes. There are
Yeah.
some
Slight.
that.
Such as, if you want to call
Well,
Brother-
such as
brotherly
disputes,
arguments.
you know,
brotherly
Yeah.
yeah, and
We're always fighting.
friendly arguments.
Not
They,
always.
Well, as long as they're friendly.
yeah.
Occasional
Steve and
glasses
Sean, you
thrown
glasses
around
thrown?
now.
No.
Steve and Sean, you guys get along pretty well when you play?
Yeah.
A lot better. than
Occasional
used
drum
to.
stick
Hate
rusted
each other.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I get really pissed.
Well, do you guys, let me ask you this. I mean, this is the first time I see two brothers working together in a group. Apparently it must work. I think otherwise you guys wouldn't be here. But,
Right.
but
Because we could practice on our own.
Yeah,
sometimes,
we
too,
practice a
without
lot
these
on our own,
guys.
like during the week after school.
Keep
and
down.
stuff.
Oh, that's it. I'm leaving.
well, can't take the mic with you. Okay. Now you guys, now it's total devotion, right? So you guys, it's not only playing after school, you guys play on the weekends.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You find that you have to sacrifice a lot of time at night and this and that.
A lot.
Where do you guys go to school, Billy?
I go to University High School. Thank you.
And Ronnie?
I got Samuel High.
Samuel High.
Palisades.
Palisades.
Partanica High School.
So, you guys would come over, let's say, after school and just jam for a little bit.
Sure.
Who picks the music? Who
We
decides
all
what
do.
music
We
you
all
like?
do.
We all kind of
basically.
do. We hear a record and
Like one of us works it out, and
One
then
of
we
us
all
learns
figure
it.
out
Yeah.
parts to.
Billy, you got, let me ask you this: do you guys read music? I mean,
slightly.
Drum
Slightly.
music.
Slightly.
You can
Do
read
you?
some.
Let me ask you this, Ronnie, since you're a lead guitarist, do you think it's really necessary to know how to read music to play good rock and roll?
Well,
No.
not really, but it does help though for a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really
Studio,
expand
yeah.
it much.
Studio,
Oh, especially in the
yeah.
studio, yeah.
I mean, unless you have a very good memory. Some people I know that hear a record once and have got the whole thing memorized.
Or could read a sheet of music just like that.
Now, as far as performances go, how much time do you put into it?
What, practice?
Yeah, practice, let's say.
Practicing, like 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours?
2 hours, 4
We've
days
had
a week.
3 hours. We've done
We've gone even
Sometimes
5 hours
4,
once in a while.
5. It just matters how we're feeling.
Yeah.
what mood and how much
Really
energy
getting
we
into
have.
It's that much. Sometimes
Need energy.
we play, when we practice, we play twice as loud as what you're hearing tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
And,
helps us
It
because
ends up
We're all going
turning
deaf.
into the Tylenol attack. And after a while, it's just, you know, you can't take that much, so we kind of cut it down. Sometimes if we're in the mood, our earplugs are working fine, we can go on.
How would you like to see the group as a whole progress? Would you like to, let me ask you
Very
this,
quickly.
Billy, as manager, how would you like to see the group progress? Would you like to eventually see them playing in places such as the Starwood and Troubadour? And
I
places
think
like
as
that?
time goes on and things go as good as they've been going now, I see a very good future. I'd like to cut a single maybe, or you know, maybe an album much later. I don't know when, and clubs.
What's the response like for most of the kids your age?
Fairly
they
good.
like it.
They like
Parties especially, everyone's dancing.
It's high energy at parties.
Yeah, we have a certain group of little friends.
We have
of ours.
groupies.
Groupies.
Of course.
But, you know.
Debbie and
Okay, well, let me just sum this up really quickly. You guys have a lot of potential, and you guys are obviously... Let me ask you this, sir. I have a friend who plays bass in a band, and he says he does not want to continue this for most of his high school years. Let me ask you this really quickly as I go along. Would you guys like to continue this?
yeah.
You definitely would.
I would like to.
think
And you
it's
guys are
great.
going to put it
Nothing
all...
else to do.
You guys are going to put it all... put your all into it?
It's
Oh,
fun.
of course.
It's
All right,
great.
Everything we've got.
Then I will be watching for you guys.
Okay.
And, okay, thanks a lot, guys. Thank you for joining us. That was Arsenal. And I want to thank you for joining us here tonight. For Jim Vines Productions, this is Benjamin Roth. Good night.
Thank you.